7 Principles of Hybrid-Agile Management. I am Satyanarayan Das. I am CHAMP Certified. CHAMP stands for Certified Hybrid-Agile Master Professional. In this video, we will have a quick overview with respect to the 7 Principles of Hybrid-Agile Management. The details of these principles will be part of the CHAMP certification course. So these are the principles. Principle 1. Customize the approach according to the need or the need of your customer. Many times I have seen people debate what to use. Should they use the waterfall or the sequential approach, the Scrum approach, Kanban approach, or any other approach such as feature-driven development, test-driven development, or extreme programming practices? What you should do, in fact, is to customize the approach according to the need of your customer. Then principle 2. Keep your team close, keep your customer closer. Your team is important. Your customer is more important. Because without your customer, your team or project or product, none of them exist. In hybrid agile projects, the team structure is going to be different. And you should structure in such a way that your customer is closer to you. Principle 3. Adapt your mindset to the approach being used. This goes along with principle 1. So while customizing the approach is important, it is not enough. You need to adapt your mindset to the approach being used. While following the waterfall approach, have that mindset. While going for an agile approach, which can be Scrum, Kanban, or any other approach, you have to adapt to that mindset. Then principle 4. Welcome and embrace change in requirements. Of course, in agile, requirement change is welcomed and accepted. Many people think change in requirements is not easily done in waterfall approaches. You need to go with change control. For example, a change request will be raised and it will be formally raised, then it will be controlled after it is approved by the change control board. Nothing is further from the truth. Waterfall approach has concepts such as progressive elaboration, rolling wave planning. Rolling wave planning and progressive elaboration are cornerstones of adaptive or agile approaches. In rolling wave planning, you do not plan for the entire project. You keep some work packages at the level of planning, where you do not break it down to the work package level or the activities level. So there also we are welcoming change in requirements. Many agile practitioners do not know it. Some of them may know it, but they don't talk about it. So both waterfall as well as adaptive or agile approaches, you need to have welcome and embrace change in requirements. Then principle 5. Value delivered is the ultimate measure of progress and success. Beauty, as they say, lies in the eyes of the beholder. Similarly, value lies in the eyes of the customer. While many people think that the working product or the working software is equivalent to value, in addition to that, value can be many other things, such as it can be training, or it can be additional reports or statistics or documentation needed by your customer. Think of going to a movie with your family members. While for you, the value is watching the movie, ask your kids, ask your relatives. The value will be different from them. For your kids, it is eating popcorns or running around in the balcony area of the movie hall. That is more valuable than the movie. They are also customers. For your relatives, going together, a sense of togetherness and celebrating something together, that is value. So value delivered is the ultimate measure of progress, but values perception changes for waterfall approaches and adaptive or agile approaches. Be very clear about it. Principle 6. Visualize the flow of work for adaptive. Visualization is important because it helps to find out the bottlenecks. Visualization is also important because you can find out where people are getting stuck or where you need to have more people involved to do the swarming and the mobbing related activities. On the other hand, contextualize the work with respect to phases in predictive. This you will understand when you do practically hybrid-agile management. And the final principle, have frequent integration points between predictive and adaptive elements to reduce risks. I have seen many times that people go in two parallel trains, and the tracks of these trains with respect to waterfall and agile do not meet ever till the end. It should not happen. You should have frequent integration points between predictive or the waterfall approach, or the deliverables from the waterfall and the deliverables from the adaptive or agile approaches. This helps in reducing risks. This helps also to build a fine and a better product for your customer. So these are the 7 principles that you need to know in hybrid-agile management. These 7 principles are explained in detail in the CHAMP certification course or the Certified Hybrid-Agile Master course. Now, related to these principles, I have given brief explanation in my website, which is managementyogi.com. In part 1 of this article, you will find the 4 principles explained, the first 4 principles. In part 2 of this article that you can find here, the link is there. The link will be also in the notes, the video notes. You have the last 3 principles. The main CHAMP certification page is this one. This is the link. The latest CHAMP certification course updates is available in this link. So go through these links, understand what is CHAMP certification, and get it very clear in your mind that this is a practical, hands-on oriented certification course. Many people around the world have been using this certification course, and this will change your perception with respect to hybrid-agile management. The 7 principles that you learned so far, you would have been or you would be seeing for the first time. As you go through the CHAMP certification course, you will learn in depth, in a hands-on manner, how hybrid-agile management happens in the real world with a practical software tool.